you, Javon, and welcome to tonight's edition of the Regional News. We start off with some exciting news from Suriname, where Apache Corporation and Total on Tuesday announced a significant oil discovery at the Maka Central 1 well drilled offshore Suriname on Block 58. The well was drilled using the drill ship Noble Sam Croft, with Apache as operator holding a 50% working interest and Total holding the other 50%. Maka Central 1 successfully tested for the presence of hydrocarbons in multiple stacks and encountered both oil and gas condensate. The shallower companion interval contains 50 meters of net hydrocarbon-bearing reservoir. Preliminary fluid samples and test results indicate light oil and gas condensate with API gravities between 40 and 60 degrees. The deeper Santonian interval contains 73 of net oil-bearing reservoir. Preliminary fluid samples and test results indicate API oil gravities between 35 and 45 degrees. And I quote, "The Sam Croft will drill the next wells in Block 58, starting with Sapokara West Prospect. Sapokara West 1, located approximately 20 kilometers southeast of the Maka Central discovery, will test oil-prone Upper Cretaceous targets in the Campanian and Santonian intervals." And now we turn our attention to Canada. Police say a 16-year-old girl whose family came from Guyana has died in hospital following a hit-and-run in Barmenton, Canada, early Sunday morning. Police responded to the area of Gore Road and Queen Street around 12:30 a.m. after a passerby located the victim on the road, according to a report. And I quote, "A passing motorist discovered the body of a female lying in the eastbound traffic lanes. Officials said the victim, later identified as Diana Manan from Toronto, 16, had extensive trauma to her body and was transported to the hospital in life-threatening condition. Investigators are treating this as a fail to remain and are urging anyone with information to contact the Major Collision Bureau. Police have not released a vehicle description. Manan's family is said to be from Canal, West Bank, Demerara, and Berbice." And finally, some disturbing news. A 6.4 magnitude earthquake jolted southern Puerto Rico on Tuesday morning, killing at least one man, damaging homes and cutting power and water service to swaths of the island a day after a 5.8 magnitude quake shook the U.S. territory, officials said. Tuesday's quake, the strongest and likely the most damaging of a series of quakes that have hit the island since December 28, moved Governor Wanda Vasquez to declare a state of emergency and activate the Puerto Rican National Guard. Close to 30,000 of the island's 3.1 million people were without water service Tuesday morning, Vasquez said, and power outages and damage have been reported near the island's southern coast. She pleaded in a news conference for people to be calm and prepare for aftershocks. Engineers were working to reestablish service, the governor said. The earthquakes came more than 2 years after Hurricane Maria devastated the U.S. territory in September 2017. In Guyana, just north of Indios, parts of the Immaculata Conception Church were in ruins Tuesday. Part of an exterior wall collapsed and piles of rubble lay on the ground, pictures posted on Facebook showed. Homes were also destroyed in Guyana, Mayor Nelson Torres said. No tsunami is expected following Tuesday's earthquakes, the U.S. National Tsunami Warning Center said. The magnitude of Tuesday morning's largest quake was adjusted slightly downwards in the hours after it struck, after initially being recorded as a 6.6. And that's it for our regional news this evening. Back to you, Javon.